Balaram, why did you do that? He's our leader. He's the one who is supposed to speak from the scriptures for all of us. And before he began speaking, we bestowed upon him the blessings that he would live a long life. A long, healthy life. And he would be empowered to speak. But now he's dead. So Balaram, you would think, although you are the Supreme Lord and you are independent and you do anything you want, just for the sake of the people in general, you think you should perform some atonement for this act. To set a good example. And Balaram said, if you like, I'll bring him back to life and make him just the way he was. They said, no, we can't ask you to undo what you've already done because we've already used the Kushagas. And then Balaram said, according to the scripture, a father lives through his son. So his son, Ugrashapa, bring him here. And I will give all of the benedictions and blessings that you gave to Maharshi Sutta will be conferred upon his son. And they brought the young man there. And Balaram blessed that boy to be the great scholar, self-realized saint, to live a long and healthy life. And he became Sutta Goswami, who happened to be at a place called Sukata. Any of you could do Sukata? Raise your hand. It's one of the holiest of holy places that nobody goes. It's the place where Sukadeva Goswami spoke Srimad Bhagavatam to Parishma. It's between Rishikesh, Hardwar, and Delhi. It's off the road about an hour. There's a banyan tree there, the bank of the Ganges with Bhagavatam spoken. Sutta Goswami was there, and he heard it. And he understood everything. And he came back to Naimisharani and spoke the whole Srimad Bhagavatam. So isn't it interesting that Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he writes that it's only by the mercy of Lord Nityananda Prabhu that I came to Vrindavan. It's by the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu that I've understood the teachings of Lord Chaitanya and have been in the association of Rupa Goswami and Raghunath Das Goswami. Nityananda Prabhu staged Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami to write Chaitanya Charitamrita. Nityananda Prabhu was the guru of Vrindavan Das Thakur. And he ordered and empowered Vrindavan Das Thakur to write Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat. So factually, all that we know about Lord Chaitanya is by the mercy of Lord Nityananda Prabhu. And in a similar way, the Srimad Bhagavatam, it was very instrumental because what we have as the Bhagavatam today was very much the words of Sutta Goswami, who was empowered and blessed by Lord Nityananda Balaram. Then the sages said, in order to set a good example, these are the things we would like you to do, to atone for killing his father. One is there's a demon named Balvala, who's always disturbing our devotional activities. He's cruel, he's a murderer, he's a killer. So please liberate him. And then for the next 12 months, for the next year, go on pilgrimage to all the holy places and bathe in all the kunds and bathe in all the rivers and worship all the temples and like that. And Balaram, although he's loves to serve his devotees. With folded palms, he said yes. And he liberated Balbala, and then he went on a pilgrimage for 1 year. So humble. To atone for liberating a person. Now it's also interesting what Balaram was trying to teach us by killing Ramana Shamsut. Although he may have performed tapasya, he may have studied scriptures, he may have done all kinds of pujas, if all those things don't produce good qualities, it's useless. That's the purpose of all these things, to produce good qualities. I often cite a particular statement Prabhupada made, which was so sweet. He said, philosophy has little or no meaning unless it produces good character. Proud that we are disciples of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, or disciples of Prabhupada, or disciples of Lord Chaitanya. A real disciple means living with the qualities that they teach. Rama Maharshi was a direct, dear student disciple of Vyasadeva. Everyone in our Parampara sits on the Vyasasana. Yes, we remember Vyasadeva every day. We're reading his book, Srimad Bhagavatam. We're reading his book, Bhagavad Gita. We're sitting on his seat. Vyasadeva is such a prominent person. Can you imagine being a direct disciple of Vyasadeva? It's a very exalted position. And not only being a disciple, but really thoroughly learning everything he said and being able to repeat it in a spellbinding, mesmerizing way. In Naimisharani, every one of those people were great scholars and sages, and they chose him because he was the best, most charismatic, powerful speaker. But despite all that, such a guru, such learning, such honor and respect he's getting, he didn't have good qualities. And what were the two qualities that Balaram said were paramount, most important? To be self-controlled and to be humble. Lord Chaitanya told Raghunath Das Goswami, one of the renounced order must be Amanina. Eager to offer all respect to others and not expect in return. Vinadavi Sulichena, Karati Vasishna, Amani Manadeva Kirtanisa. Prabhupada in one purport quotes Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Prabhupada elaborates on it. He said, you can chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra birth after birth and never attain perfection until you chant with this quality. And then he quoted Vinadavi Sulichena. To be humble like grass, tolerant like a tree, offering all respect to others and not expecting in return. It's not a detail. It's a priority on the path of pure bhakti. It's not how much you know. It's your humble service attitude. That's what makes a person great in the eyes of God, like Balaram. And Balaram said, all your reading of the scriptures is like an actor just studying his part. Because when an actor studies his part, it's just for a show, for others. But an actor doesn't live the part. When we study the scripture, the scripture, the purpose is to live powerful and so arrogant. He was sitting above everyone else. Oh, what did you show? As far as I'm concerned, you are less than this piece of straw. Even this piece of straw can kill you. You're so insignificant and so useless. Evil! Punched him with his fist. That would give him some importance. The Lord's fist killed him. You think you're so great, you're sitting above the greatest sages in the world, and you're such a great scholar, and you know billions of verses, and you can speak in such a way that hypnotize so many people and so many beautiful melodies. As far as I'm concerned, because you are not humble and you have no self-control, you're less than the straw. I'm going to prove it to you. The straw is going to conquer you. So this anger and intolerance is